What is up, everyone, and welcome to the OSC Masters Cup number 125. I'm your caster today, Renegade, and in the top right corner, here in the first round, it's the red Protoss, Papi. And in the bottom left, as the blue Terran, he's under the moniker Control Pleb today, but you might know him better as Soft Control. Everything is going to be best of 3 up to the grand finals. Papi, regular of the SCV Rush, another OSC sponsored tournament series, but today competing in the Masters number 125. Thank you to Sushi of Alpha X, as well as the OSC team, for inviting me here to cast for you today. It's my great honor to do so. Both players sending out their worker scouts across Eternal Empire. Tiny skirmish here in the base of Control. Not really any delay whatsoever on the CC of our blue Terran. Papi did try his heart out. Now, Papi has been struggling against Terrans as of late. He is a god at PvP, like, next to unparalleled when we're talking about these OSC tournaments. Marsman can take games off of him on occasion, but we're gonna have to see how he stacks up to Control. There are a lot of Terrans that can take games off Papi. Let's see if Control is one of them. One probe will go down. Adept going to shade forward here, trying to get another shot off. It gives up. The shade could have inched forward a little bit more, but stopped in its tracks, so Control gonna be able to save the Reaper. And Papi is going for a Twilight Council here at 230. That is pretty standard for the matchup. He's gonna be going for a blink play. You know, you can do a 2-base blink, or you can take a third here. Given that we're not seeing too many stalkers on the map here for Papi, and by not too many, I don't see any. There's the first stalker coming out now. I think this might be a play for a third base. The Reaper goes down at the 330-ish mark. I did get a full scout on the tech of Papi here, though. Warp Gate about to finish up. Blink about halfway done. And the die is kind of cast here for red Protoss. Pylon going down, and it is going to be a play for the third base. In the meantime, Control getting out that third Widow Mine to meet up with the medevac and go for a drop. This Adept gonna see the drop come in at the Xel'Naga. 4 stalkers here to intercept. They're going to try and gun these guys down before they can do serious damage. And looks like not too much damage from the Widow Mines. Alright, Sushi, I will take that down in between games. Thank you for letting me know. Papi moving out with the stalkers. And this is most certainly not going to kill Control here. I think he might want to split some Marines down to the low ground. Papi doesn't have any high ground vision to blink up here. So these SCVs kind of getting gunned down for no reason. I mean, the bunker will keep these guys zoned out, but you see how Papi backs out the second the bio went down the ramp. Control. He split a medevac off for a drop, and he still has plenty at home to defend this. Papi, way ahead in the worker count though, 65 to 49. Control. Getting ready to drop in the main of Papi. Papi. Throwing down a bunch more gateways. But nothing here to defend against this drop. It's gonna hit hard. In the meantime, the Blink playing around with this bio, going to keep some of Papi's defense attention while he rallies the defense. 3 stalkers moving in, 3 more warping in. One of them eats a little bit of hull damage, but oh, Control does not get out with the drop. Boosts into the corner, goes down instead. Papi able to save most of the stalkers down here at the bottom of the map as well. Gonna blink onto the Raven. Get 3 volleys off, and that's enough to take it down. Control, dropping down his 3rd. Papi eats a Widowmine shot, it only kills his Zealot though, and he will be able to save his 4th. That said, Hull took a little bit of a beating, so this is going to be softened up for later if Control wants to make another attack there. But, I mean, Control still a little bit behind in economy here. Papi ahead in army supply as well. Taking a look at the upgrades, he's also ahead in upgrades. +1 bioweapons and Marauder Slow on the way for Control. But, I think Papi is just flat out outscaling the Terran. There is extended thermal lance on these Colossi. They're going to be able to deal a lot of splash damage against this bio. Yeah, I think it's a little bit late there for a Colossi drop, Papi, but most certainly can make an attack if you want here. 93 army supply to 62. Disruptors hitting the field for the Protoss as well. I think Papi might be waiting for +1 to get a little bit closer as he moves out. And a huge charge lot attack going to try and crash into the nat of the Terran here as well. Widowmine is split off, but it shouldn't intercept any of these Zealots. Papi moving in on the SCV wall. Scouting factory buys enough time and info for Control to defend up here, but this army will occupy the Terran, but that's not where the real damage is going to come from here. Papi sends in the charge lots. He's going to concave from the back. Control has the Vikings firing on the Colossi, but I don't think there's enough firepower to take down the second one in time. Oh no. This wave of Vikings will finish off the Colossi. And Control doing a nice job of holding, but even still, some Zealots enter the main. They're going to pick off some add-ons. They're going to delay reinforcements from getting to the front. Papi needs to be careful about how he retreats here. He's taken a beating so far. It's going to bleed off 2 more Stalkers. He launches another Disruptor shot, but that could be fatal. The Disruptor goes down. It did take some Marauders with it. But Papi definitely lost his army supply lead there. However, he killed quite a few SCVs in the process. And Control is still trying to get control of his economy. Behind this, Protoss getting even more upgrades, getting even more high-value Colossi, and getting even more production up as he takes a 5th base. Control knows he has to make a move. He's going to do so now. Papi sees it, Papi reacts. And this is a really nice hold from the Red Protoss. He's lost basically nothing here. He's going to morph in 6 Archons right in the face of his opponent, and there's nothing Control can do about it. Medevacs fly into the Stalkers! Every single one goes down. Down goes the Liberator. Down goes the Bio. And Control is in a heck of a lot of trouble here. He's going to try to move out a 4th, but Papi's on 5 base. Papi's on double the worker count. And he's on way more than double the army supply. The Protoss near maxed, a significant amount of it in Archons and Robotech. And we might see the fatal push from the Protoss very soon here. +3 armor is going to hit the field as the front charge lots crash into the Bio. Freedom Zone is launched. Papi does have Fog of War, so he doesn't know how much is back here. He's going to swing around and threaten the 4th. I really like this decision. The Planetary isn't quite finished. It's eating a lot of damage before it can fire a single shot. There it is, and there's the repair, but there's just too much firepower here from the Protoss. Couple of charge lots, swing into the Nat. Troll trying to deal with this, but he's gonna eat about 7 more SCVs in damage. And those are precious resources he can't afford to lose right now. Control trying to find some kind of defense here. GG is going to be called. And Papi gets the first point on the board in this best of 3. Not like this. Okay. Da-da-da. In the top left corner of Triton, has the blue Terran. Once again, it's soft control. And in the bottom right, it's the red Protoss, Papi. Oh my god, Control's going for a proxy 2 racks. Okay, alright. This just got interesting. Papi did not see them go down. Fortunately, the vision bubble, little bit too far away. By a little bit, I mean like a mile too far away. Control's like, okay, Papi gave me a total beating when I tried to take it to a macro game. I'm just gonna try and cheese this guy. There's the gas, so this is going to be 2 racks Reaper. Oh no, he got the SCV stuck behind there. So he had to lift the barracks really quick. This one's going to get stuck back there too. Unfortunate. Well, I guess it could be a factory follow-up, but we should be seeing Reapers come out of this as Control continues to get gas. No, maybe not. Okay. Papi dropping a proxy pylon in the Terran's Nat as well. Zealot coming down the ramp, but not in time to cancel the bunker. It will finish up here. Stalker coming out on the high ground as well as a shield battery. Should be able to zone out these Marines. The Stalker can totally hit this bunker from there. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, I think Papi lost a little bit more than he needed to. He could totally have gone up to the shield battery at any time. It's a proxy robo on the other side of the map. The Immortal's going to climb up the ramp. Control doesn't have a supply depot up. And he's going to attack the Immortal with SCVs. This is a bold move. The Warp Prism's about to be out, and it's going to add unlimited micro potential here for this Immortal. Well, that's a lot of hull damage. Okay. Pickup range pretty good, though. SCV is going to try to attack the robotics facility. And on the high ground, the Cyclone's about halfway done. This is really nice micro from the Protoss. SCV is still trying to get the pylon. They're not going to in time. However, this Cyclone should be able to take it down. In fact, it will. That means it's a... Oh no, he's going to power the... I forgot about that. You know what? I haven't seen this in so long. It's robotics facility powered by the Warp Prism. So Papi gets out a second Immortal. He is going to be a little bit supply blocked, though, from that pylon going down. Bunker on fire on the other side of the map. I think Control needs to salvage it soon to save his money. There it is. It should go off on time. Indeed it will. Papi is free to expand if he wants to, but I think he wants to warp in stock first. Let's just try to end this game. Lock on onto the Warp Prism. Pretty good. Papi gonna have to be super careful with that. He has another Immortal queued up on the robotics facility, but he needs to power it. Control is going to be supply blocked from that depot going down at the wall. He is going to try and get out a tank. Some SCVs pulled with the Cyclone Marine. Looks like they're there to tank damage rather than repair. Oh, Marines on the low ground pick off the Warp Prism. It's quite nice, and Control will be able to kill the robotics facility. That's pretty huge, actually. I wouldn't go as far as to say that Control's back in this game yet. Papi is going to have a second Nexus up. Control's just... No, he's going for another barracks. Alright. He's going to have to hold this next wave of aggression here from Papi. I mean, taking out the Warp Prism, taking out the Immortals was nice, but... Actually, no, he totally has this held. 4 Stalkers can't break this. Papi is overextending here. He's overextending in a big way. And Control's totally going to punish him for it. The Marine tank pushing up the ramp. Down goes one of the sentries. Papi does have enough to hold here, though. Or does he? That was really nice micro from Control. Yeah, he does. Or does he? Oh, no, I think he needed to engage. Well, he has an Immortal. Okay. The Immortal absorbing the tank shots, which is really nice. And looks like he does indeed have enough to hang on. GG is called. And Papi takes the series 2-0.